Mango Nation. Fox McCloud, welcome to episode 390.
399.
399?
No, 390.
390. No, we're not close to 4.
So this is episode 390 of the Dead Pixels Internet.
Woo!
Welcome to Smarch.
Yes. It's negative 1 degree.
I be Bobby Boulders. No, I'm this is Joe.
And this is Lauren. Hi.
We're finally in March. Oh man.
Kind of. If you want to call this, well, we in the calendar year March, but if you want to say the weather, not even close.
We're no. But yeah, we're finally back again to bring you everything you need to know. So first off, that whole King Crimson.
Yeah.
Is that you, Sticky Fingers?
Cake Crocodile.
So yes, that was a good episode.
That was a really good episode.
I believe next week's also the recap, or either that or next week. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, 20 is. I had to say it's like good. Wait, say halfway mark.
It is a halfway mark. It's like episode 20, 21.
Yep.
And it's 39, so 39 episodes total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, not including the
recaps.
Recap episodes. But yeah, that's how it is going on for right now.
Yeah, shouts to Dave Productions for doing a good job.
So there's that whole joke now of Bruno is alive? Question mark.
Bruno is alive?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know if he is or not. It's just what he is.
He's just a walking corpse.
But he will now go down like, okay, he's pretty much GOAT. He's cool. He's the coolest.
He is the best Joe Bro ever.
Yeah.
Look, he took a fucking King Crimson made Italian donut out of him. Kakurin had Italian donut, well, not just a donut out of him, but he didn't survive. He just died.
That's true. But yeah, good episode though. I can't wait for the next one. Because that's when you get some of the cooler stands too. I'm like, what?
Yep.
Who? Who's this?
Then you see Notorious B.I.G.
Notorious B.I.G.
Spicy Girl.
Spice Girl, yeah, exactly.
And
Metallica,
which is
my other favorite one.
And the 7-page Muda Muda Muda.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
A lot of fun stuff happening in the next one. in the next couple of episodes. So yeah. Oh, and also C2E2 is in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. You know who's going to be over there? Both Matt Smith and David Tennant.
Yes.
And I'm
the doctors.
Whoa, let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out. Shouts to C2E2.
We always do that. Just checking out like, what's over there right now? And yeah.
We're going to.
Gaming guests or just regular guests?
We just doing
entertainment.
Entertainment. And then
you know who's gonna be there too?
Who?
Christopher Sabat was the voice of
Vegeta.
Yes,
okay.
And also,
you're Meshi.
Yes,
sorry, is on Kuwabara. Yes,
Kuwabara.
I forgot he did the voice of
Yeah, I know, right? So that's the one that's often looked ones because he's always remembered for like
Vegeta
and all that stuff.
Also on Goes Down, what else he did? What they have?
Well, I'm clicking on him right now.
Oh, okay.
Christopher Sabat, your boy.
Your boy Christopher Sabat.
He doesn't. That doesn't show here. But
it just say Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. No, it just they just have his thing.
Yeah.
Well, you just have to look at his IMDb page for that.
Okay, sure. So yeah, he's gonna be there. Let's see what we got. So we got Clark Gregg, the guy who is
for
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and also the Marvel movies.
I forgot his name.
Coulson, son of Cole. Yeah, he's gonna be there. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Okay, that's you too, right there. Alicia Silverstone's gonna be there.
Silverstone.
Wow, from Clueless, American Woman, Batman, and Robin.
Yeah, she was
and some other stuff. Yeah.
Alicia Silverstone.
No, she was not Batgirl.
In Batman
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think I was confused with Nicole Kidman. I forgot.
Yeah.
They almost look the same. Look, go ahead about Christopher Sabat.
Sabat, he was Louis Armstrong. So he's Armstrong.
Yeah. Also, he was in the OG. No, he was Rose. He was also Vegeta. Piccolo. Oh yeah, he forget Piccolo. He was Yamcha.
You did a lot. Wow, holy crap.
He's Shenron. He was Kame. Mr. Popo. Korin. Zarbon. Raccoon. What's that?
Birder.
King Piccolo, and Omega's
Shenron.
Alright, what other series?
He was in Blue Gender. I think he was just the ADR director.
Oh, so yeah, Blue Gender was a good anime.
He's part director, part voice actor, so he does both of them. And he's been in a bunch of other old school. Mid-2000s anime. Shin-Chan, Trinity Blood, Samurai 7, Gunslinger Girl. What's the newest? Let's see. Oh yeah, he's All Might.
Yeah.
He's Zoro.
Yeah, from
One Piece.
The films, though.
No, he's just Zoro.
Yeah, I'm just looking others as well because you can scroll down super fast. Tokyo Ghoul, who is also in Yuri on Ice.
Yeah.
For you people who love Yuri on Ice.
He was in Dragon Age. He was Knight Commander.
Oh yeah, I remember Knight Commander. No, it was Dawn and Seeker. So that was the DLC one. Danganronpa, he was Molda Ottawa. Yeah, okay.
So he's in a pretty decent
anime
amount.
version.
So that's cool. Anyways, let's see what else we got here. So we got the guy from Blacklist, Amir Arison. I don't know. Okay. Sure. Oh, Amy Jo Johnson. She's the Pink Power Ranger.
Yeah, Pink Power Ranger. Every boy crush would love Amy Jo.
We got a cosplayer, Avant Geek. She's gonna be there. Who's this? Meyer?
Seth Meyers?
That's not Seth Meyers.
That's I can't hardly tell.
Yeah, I don't know what.
But I know the face.
Breckenmeyer. Oh, he's the voice of. He's in Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
One of the creators. So he's Breckenmeyer. So he's gonna.
Yeah. Be also, he was in Clueless. Also.
Carolina Devassa, who's Sombra in Overwatch. I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. Shermie Lay, she's a voice in Fairy Tail and Sword Art Online, Persona 5.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Let's see, we got
David Tennant.
Which I feel like is a pretty good get for them.
Yeah.
David Yost, who's
from My Morphin Power Ranger.
Again, yes.
Donald Faison.
Guy from Scrubs.
Yep. And also Clueless too.
Yeah, so there's a big Clueless thing happening over there.
Also, Eric Bischoff.
That makes me laugh. I'm like, it's the Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff.
That's cool.
It's Harry Lennox.
Harry Lennox? Oh, he's from the Blacklist.
And other movies as well.
Stuff too.
Jennifer Hale. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
I'm happy about that. I'm like, yeah, she's great. John Barrowman, he's almost always in these things.
Yeah, fucking Jim Cornette. Wow, okay. Jim Cornette's there.
We have what's this guy's name? Jess Harnell. He's a lot of voices.
Yeah, also
Wacko.
Yeah, let's see, Kenny Omega from All Elite Wrestling, aka he was also part of
the Golden Lovers.
The Golden Lovers, and also New Japan Wrestling, but All Elite Wrestling, if anyone don't know, it's a new American wrestling territory now.
So they got some wrestlers happening.
So, yeah, they got some wrestlers over there.
Lloyd Kaufman, the guy who runs Troma, which is weird to me. I'm like, Lloyd Kaufman, that guy? Cool.
Martin Starr.
Oh yeah, he's in Freaks and Geeks. So there's two people from Freaks and Geeks on this. They have Martin Starr and John Francis Daly. So I'm like, cool guys.
Matt Smith.
Yeah, that's also a pretty big thing right there.
Also Nolan North.
Oh yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's gonna be Ralph Macchio. Paul Rudd.
Don't forget Maurice LaMarche. He's a voice of Brain.
Yeah, also Pinky's gonna be there too.
Yeah, that's true.
The voice for Pinky.
So you got Pinky and the Brain. Pretty much you got the Animaniacs there.
Yeah,
that's all of them. Oh, except for the.
I also CM Punk's supposed to be there too, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Spangouli.
Spangooli's there. Sean Shimmer is there too. The voice of Goku.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see. Scroll more.
Summer Glau. Remember her? She was a.
I don't.
Nerd favorite. She was in Sarah Connor Chronicles.
I didn't watch Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Firefly. Oh, okay. So they do have the entire.
Yeah.
Animaniacs. Yeah, Tress MacNeille. She's a bunch of voices.
What the ego? Okay, the Young Bucks is also there. Tony Schiavone is there as well. Let's see who else. Walter Jones, aka my big brother. Not really, but he's also from My Morphin Power Rangers. Yang Han's gonna be there.
So that's pretty much
What about the gaming stuff?
Yeah, let's check the gaming. Guess I don't. Maybe Ninja. For the most part, I feel like it would be there.
Yeah, most likely.
Find out. Let's see what you got.
Let's see.
Alright, so Carolina Vasa, Jennifer Hale. Oh, so it's pretty much just
people who involved in video games.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude who played Kano, Richard
Divizio.
Yeah, he's Kano from the not live action. But he did like the movements for Mortal Kombat.
That's pretty.
No, talk about like how the character looks and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty
also much. Johnny Cage, aka Danny. That dude.
Daniel Pacino.
Yeah, he was. If you look, you just Google his name, you see a young Johnny Cage.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Comic guest.
Thug Life himself, Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah. Have you seen the Johnny Cage trailer?
What, for Mortal Kombat 11?
Uh-huh.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not following.
We had to pause that and pause this podcast, and you have to see it.
What, right now?
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'm doing it right now.
Okay, be right back.
Here we go. Time stop.
Time resumes.
Wow. Like we both got that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's happening right now on C2E2. So a couple of things I should mention before. So I rewatched 2 movies this week. So just because my sisters haven't seen them, so I rewatched Ant-Man and the Wasp to get ready for this Thursday for Captain Marvel. Mm-hmm. And I still think it's still a pretty good movie.
Yep.
The comedy is a little, sometimes
hit or miss.
Yeah, I guess they never miss, huh? But I was like, I enjoyed it a lot. It was just as good as the first Ant-Man, because he added more of like the Wasp and all that stuff. And Ghost is still cool. And the other one I rewatched because my sisters wanted to see it, and I was like, I kind of want to see this movie again too. So I saw Bohemian Rhapsody again.
I saw it too on Saturday.
I don't know if I mean, I still think it's still a good movie, but a lot of it is pretty. The dialogue is kind of corny.
Well, it's the Hollywood movie.
It is a very Hollywood movie.
It's very Hollywood up. But it's just like, you know what? You there for the appreciation of Freddie Mercury. That's it.
That is pretty much it right there.
And just like, okay. Because every other character is not that interesting.
Yeah.
It's just only people is interesting is Freddie. Yeah. And that's it. Uh-huh. And that's all.
Yeah, that is
If you break it down, just like, if I was rewatching, it's like, okay, it's just more like, the songs and stuff is interesting and stuff.
Yeah, but it's the way they introduce it is weird. It's like, he just arguing, and then he just starts playing the bass riff. For another one was like, is that really how it is?
Yeah, I was just like, no. Apparently, Brian May has some issues like this and that. It's like, dude, it's just a movie. It's not like a biography. It's just a movie. It's not that like, what really happened was. Because if it's really what really things happened was, then it'd be boring as hell. It's not a documentary. It's not like a biopic. It's just like, it's about the movie is pretty much about Freddie, and the Queen is just the co-stars, and not really co-star. They like just not even supporting characters. The only supporting character is either maybe his ex-wife.
And the 2 lovers. Yeah.
And the 2 lovers. No, the second lover came at the end.
I know, did, but still a little bit more of a support.
I forgot dude's name. His first the first gay lover, forgot his name. I apologize. But he had more longer screen time than the rest of the band. Kind of.
But they do. What I liked is they did look almost exactly how they did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the previous, the younger band members did. Yeah. Especially the guitarist. Yeah. I'm like, that dude looks just like him. Mm-hmm. Freddie, I can say a little more or less, only because, he could, at points he does look like him. Mm-hmm. But when you see, the old, videos of long hair Freddie. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm like, he kind of doesn't actually, but it's...
But with mustache Freddie, yes.
Because if you go see, his old stuff, and if you see Live Aid, the entire Live Aid thing, it basically is just a shot-for-shot remake. Yeah. Of it, except real Freddie Mercury is way taller and way bigger. Yeah, Rami Malek is very small compared to.
Also, Freddie Mercury was very muscular as fuck too. Yeah, you can doesn't matter what he was strong, he was fit. Yeah, and the reason he kind of lost fit because the age, the kind of pretty much ate his the insides. I'm not a doctor, but it pretty much
it wore him down.
It wore him down everything because Freddie was fucking fit as fuck. Yeah, he was. And the kids say dick.
Yeah, that's why. That's where you see the funny comparison inside Cromartie High School. The muscular Freddie. It's like, who's that guy? I don't know.
I don't know, but he's awesome.
Yeah, but he's awesome. But I just still think I like most of the part of the movie, but there's just some moments I'm just like, ooh, that's just so weirdly awkward. Put.
Yeah, there's some awkward moments in that movie. The party scene was awkward.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was kind of awkward.
And also, again, my previous complaint. I was like, it just was way too fast. You know,
yeah,
one moment he's regular long hair, then
80s,
and then he's like 80s Freddy. Also, if you look at the Freddy from the 70s and all that stuff, he looks exactly almost like Sacha Baron Cohen. And I was like, I wonder what it would have been like if we got that Sacha Baron Cohen one, because he looked almost exactly like him. Just looking at it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, it's still a good movie though. I mean, it's just kind of funny thing. Like, if you're really a big Queen fan, yeah, it's pretty much for you. Cause,
this is the Queen love song.
But the fact that it got nominated with all this stuff, I was like, that's so weird to me.
Well, there was no other movies that was like it was good, but it's not like, oh my god, like fantastic.
That's fine, I guess. But the other thing too, so I don't know if you saw it or not, on our new Facebook profile picture.
Yeah,
I made that.
Yeah,
I've also made a couple more new ones, which I don't know when I'll roll out, but you'll see them
sooner than later.
Because of that, I did that because I finally finished Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah,
from beginning to end, all 112 episodes of it.
Okay, and let me hear your thoughts.
My
about
thoughts and ramblings on Yu Yu Hakusho. I liked it a lot. I really did. The ending left me kind of underwhelmed.
Yeah, the ending of, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it goes spoilers if anyone didn't check out 20 Yet Something Anime. The ending kind of was like,
for me, it was like, that's it? That's how it ends?
That's it. Like, that's it? That's how it ends? And also, they show Kubar for like 2 minutes, and that's it.
Yeah, and I really missed Kubar for those last, like, 12-something episodes.
Yeah, it was not even involved. Like, you guys had to do the tournament your own. I'm focused on school. I was like, this is not the Kubar we... Fuck you, Kubar, traitor.
And also, he wouldn't have stood a chance against any of those guys. That's why I liked him a lot more, because he's kind of like...
the underdog.
He's clearly way more underpowered than the rest of the people. But he's there because he's cool.
I would not say cool, but whatever. No, Kubar had his strengths. Yeah. Kubar was strong.
Yeah.
To a certain point.
Yeah.
And then he
has good morals.
Yeah, it's just he needs something more about him. So if it was like, oh, Yukina, okay, now I'm up to Yusuke level. But if there's no Yukina or anyone there to like love interest, he just pretty much was like the weak. Like, yeah, he was the weakest in the group.
Yes,
yeah,
the group.
Like, all they had to say is, what the fuck happened to Seaman after this?
I don't know.
See, they completely, like, Seaman just completely just disappeared. Did he die?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I know, like, the doctor and Sniper, they disappeared.
Yeah. Well, who's this? I don't think... No, the Sniper, he was supposedly died, but he's still alive.
Yeah, no, Sniper still lived on. The kid lived on.
Yeah.
The doctor lived on, but he, like, pretty much still wanted to do his thing.
Yeah, I know Seaman didn't... I think he... I know he lived, but he didn't... They never brought him back. He was not important enough.
Yeah, he was not important enough. He was like the Psychics was not important enough at all. They was like, okay, you going to go to this other world tournament? Well, good luck. Like y'all made these side characters and y'all completely just like, it felt like I said, the ending, like the whole last series, the last arc. The last arc was rush.
Four Kings arc.
That was like complete rush.
Because I thought he was gonna fight his dad. He didn't.
He did, and then
technically, yeah. So I was like,
ass.
Huh. And then when they show the backstories of like Kurama and EA, I'm like, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But you know, it's kind of was weird. First of all, I was like, because it was like it's almost the end, and they're introducing backstory now. So it wrapped up a lot within like those like 3 episodes. Because I was like, huh, is that how it's gonna end? And then the last fight between him and Yomi, like that was cool and all, but it ain't nothing like Toguro and Sensui, because those had like reasons.
Well, reasons.
Because even himself said like, I don't know why I'm fighting here. I'm like, so true. Why are you fighting this guy? Because he had a reason to fight Toguro and Sensui.
He just like at first he was like demon and then became human again and be like, okay, and then hurt Yomi, but then lose the fight, and then Yomi-san beat Yomi, I believe.
No, Yomi won. He beat his son.
Oh, he beat his son. But who beat Yomi though? Was it?
It was the fat dude.
Oh yeah, the fat dude, the bearded dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Like, that's what?
It was you. You know, that's what
it was me.
Like, yeah, it was me, Joe Dada.
Yeah.
But no, that's who you should cosplay.
Okay, sure. The fucking dude that showed up for like 2 episodes.
No, he showed up. For
I know
like
for a
4
couple,
episodes.
but still, it's not like a.
He was the most powerful dude ever.
Not really. No,
yes, he was.
You know, he just luckily won because Urameshi said like he was super weak from fighting Urameshi, so that's why he luckily won.
Exactly.
Which I guess it would be like, yeah, you guess he's the strongest in a technicality term.
Yeah. So yeah, you the strongest. What do you call that?
Demon
in the Demon World.
I like how they brought back the guys from the Dark Tournament arc, because it was basically the last part was like it was Dark Tournament but just very small. Yeah,
but some of those characters was pretty cool. Some of those characters, like, not could be like all them characters suck. No, they was pretty cool. They all had a Shishimura stood out. Little little imp Shishimura. The Yo-Yo one, then he fell in love with that other girl.
That's true.
Chu fell in love with the other. Like, seemed like everyone had lust for you.
Yeah.
Then, I said, then the ending was like,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least you had 3 big fights with Kurama, Hiei, and Urameshi. Because that's when the Urameshi fight went on, I was like, okay, this is cool. Because I kind of just like Urameshi more as a character than the other guys. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like he's just a lot cooler. You know, I mean, I like the Hiei fight, and Kurama is still just a cool fight, but they kind of just pull stuff out of nowhere. Yeah. Like, that's one of my big flaws of this show too. Which I'm like, sometimes things just get pulled out of nowhere.
Yeah, pulled out of nowhere. Like when he was fighting with you, like the spear gun double. Like he never ever do that ever again.
Yeah, they bend a lot of rules in this thing. It's like you can shoot only once per day. To the point where, like, you pretty much have the most powerful blast inside.
Yeah. Then you have 5.
Yeah.
You don't have 5 fingers. Now you have unlimited ammo.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you can shoot a moon.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you can like spear gun double. Like, wait, double? He can do. What do you mean he can do? Why he don't use it again?
I know.
Why he doesn't say spear gun triple shots then, huh?
That is true. Wait, you just could be like, if you had that before, why don't you just use it?
Exactly. Like, bro, Urameshi, you are hard-headed. And yeah, you bring back what's her face. Let's see. I forgot the master. Genkai for Swan Song. Like, it could be all this belong to you guys. Make sure you take care of it. I'm like, okay, this is a sad thing. Yeah. But then they on the beach, and Urameshi comes, and they playing the more with Keiko. Like, okay, and they all join in. Like,
at least it had an ending. Yeah. That's the thing. I was like, because it looks like he was just getting pointed, like he's much more powerful.
Well, because you know what not the problem. The significance of that is that Urameshi is the author. Then his wife is the creator of Sailor Moon. That's Keiko.
Oh, okay.
Because in a weird reality that Hunter x Hunter is in the same parallel
universe as Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho, and also in the same parallel of Sailor Moon. Yeah,
that's kind of weird to think right there.
Yep.
But did you hear about like what happened around basically the end of Yu Yu Hakusho with Togashi, the author?
No, I
he got pretty he got sick. He was like,
he was
like he also was like danger. They were pressuring him to make it more like Dragon Ball. Mm-hmm. His house, his studio. But he didn't want to do that because he was just like, I don't know, I want to do my own thing, and that's why he kind of there was this moment inside Yu Yu Hakusho where Urameshi actually gets super mad, like, why is everyone like every time I face someone they just get more powerful than me? Like, it's the frustration he had. Yeah, it's like, come on, and that was like mirrored in his own frustrations too with Togashi writing stuff like that. Then he had to end it because he was like he just didn't like it writing it anymore. Yeah. So I'm just like, I can see that. That's why he went off to make Hunter x Hunter, which is, I would say, significantly way better than Yu Yu Hakusho, because it's just basically almost the same characters, and just
written better.
It's written better because at least it makes sense for the most part.
Because I think he learned from it. Don't forget.
He learned from making that stuff. You can tell he's also a really big video game fan because he's inserted that so many times inside his works. Yeah. But all in all, I think for the most part, the journey was really fun to watch. they had like my favorites are just tournament arcs. You know, like
Yeah.
I like tournament arcs when they happen. It's just really cool to see because he's done it in Hunter x Hunter. He did it in this twice.
Yeah.
And it's just really cool. So it was pretty much just 2 big missions inside this, which was the Toguro one and then the Sensui one.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the 2 big ones he had, and everything else was kind of just fun, small little missions that he did. He just fought a couple people in there, and he just came with the victor.
Yep.
Which you think like, I don't think he'd be that strong. And you're like, okay, apparently he's that strong.
Yep.
Especially like when they reveal like, oh yeah, there's no way he's gonna beat Toguro. Oh, he did. Okay, cool. I did not know he was gonna do that because he did not look like he was up to the challenge for that.
Yeah.
And also, it wasn't for Kuwabara, he never would have defeated Toguro.
Yeah.
And again, with this one, they bend a lot of rules of like who can die and what cannot die. Because if he kind of stuck with his guns, I feel like that's also kind of been interference from probably like the higher ups. But just like, that guy can't die, you know. And then
like Elder Toguro, he couldn't die.
Yeah.
And then like,
or if the kid, there was this one part when Kurama's facing against the kid in the video game, which I thought like, oh, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
And that was like, that would have been cool if it was impactful and actually happened. It didn't. That's what I thought. I'm like, he should have died, because that would have been like a lot cooler if he did. And also,
a lot cooler.
It would have been much more impactful, because like,
well, it was impactful when Yomeshi, when A1 thought he died, because A1 said, oh, he could pull it through, and they're like, no, he did not.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? He got shot in the chest, not like in the stomach.
Yeah, I know.
Hardcore.
Because when I saw that, I was like, I'm pretty sure he's the strongest now, because when you feed the girl, I was like, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then when Sensui was around, he was like, nah, he's not even close. He's not even close to defeating this dude.
Yeah, like, not even, no.
I mean, there were moments in there, he's like, he got her almost there, and then, like, he had to turn into a demon to defeat him.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, I guess? Alright, sure.
I believe it.
But did you see the invite, or the thing I talked about inside on Facebook? It was like, Hakusho thing happening. I'm like,
yeah, I saw that.
I don't know when it's going to happen, but hey, that'd be cool. Pretty sure they just made it so they can put it on there so people get invited.
Yep.
We'll see you all there then.
Yeah.
At Asen one, because that's gonna be fun.
Exactly.
Because I feel like there's a bit of a resurgence now for Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, well, because they released the other thing came out recently last year.
Yeah, the OVA.
OVA, and people was like,
cool.
"Oh, Yu Hakusho." I remember this. Grandpa used to talk about this.
Yu Hakusho.
So.
Yeah, if anyone's ever watched it, it's pretty much one of the classics out there. And it's pretty much what you get. It's like, it's basically kind of like Dragon Ball, just a little bit more like.
It wraps up.
It's got a little bit more of a cerebral thing too. Like, okay, let's gotta do this one right there. See, that's why the thing with like shonen fights, it's kind of just like who's the most powerful out of all of them. You know, with like when Dragon Ball Z is like, let's just Goku because he can just think of his friends. He gets stronger.
Yeah.
He goes Super Saiyan. Maybe he'll go another Super Saiyan after that, and then he'll defeat him.
Yeah.
At least with Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, there was kind of a strategic element to it.
Well, you've been watching Yu-Gi?
Sometimes, a little bit. I mean, it's on Netflix. I was trying to catch up because it's just so funny. I'm like, Yu-Gi-Oh was such a fun thing to watch in the mornings when I was before going to school, because it's like it had that element of like, oh, what's gonna happen? Because
Yeah.
But then it's kind of the thing like, you gotta believe in the heart of the cards, and luckily enough, he had the cards.
Yeah.
He had
those cards to beat you.
There was no. I mean, there is some still strategy in it, but it's just like you're just lucky you pulled that.
Yeah, you pulled out your ass, and you got that victory, Yugi. Well played, but you ain't that good. That's oh well, you are that good.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's a 2 versus 1.
Yeah. So and like some of the fights inside Yu Hakusho were like that. Where like, I just had a little bit of an edge over you because like I thought of this and did this instead. And One Piece is kind of more of like, I'm just a little stronger than you.
Yep.
There's not a lot of strategy or whatever.
I am stronger than you, so
and that's why we love the battles inside JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because it's not a matter of like who's stronger or whatever. It's just how smart you are and how you can manipulate your powers into the powers that you have.
Yep.
Sometimes there'll be something like Starfinger. I'm like, I did not know he could do that.
Yeah, and he only used it 3 times.
Yeah.
Great job. Well, like pretty much like going back to the King Crimson fight, or Emperor Crimson, the fight between him and Sticky Fingers.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, No, you thought you was like, I'll go punch your face. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Nope, was not even thinking about you. I was attacking that pillar.
Yeah,
escaping.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like that's cool. I like that because it makes sense to do that in that world where things can make zippers. Yep. You know, so that's why he's been writing that for so long. Because I remember reading up on like online, just the point where they were fighting what do you call it, White Album?
Yeah.
Was the same time when One Piece got released.
Oh.
So I'm like, damn, he's been writing for so long.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool to me. I'm like, wow, that's really great right there. And they continue to do that for the rest of the thing because like at least he's making it smart. Where he's like, sometimes it's not just what your powers can do. It's like how you can use it to your thing,
to your advantage.
And then that's why I liked also most of what do you call it, Diamond is Unbreakable, because they had like, see, he can restore things, but he can't restore himself, and he can do whatever, with that power. And what he does with it, it's like that's really cool. I like that, especially with like the things his other friends can do, and then you can build a good crew.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on. Right. So what happened last week?
Yeah.
Was we went to Atarjay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, we went into the clearance section.
Okay.
As one does. And then we saw, well, you saw the Fire Stick. For $20. So I'm like, oh wow, that's cool. I had last streaming stick I had was a Roku 4 or 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
One of the pretty older models. Yeah. And I just kind of retired it because I was like, it's just way too slow, and it's kind of just okay at this point. I don't really need it. And so, because it was like, why stream it on the Roku when it takes a little bit of time to load when I can just load it up on the PS4 or Xbox One, and that's what I've been doing for a while. Now I'm like, I kind of miss the streaming stick because it was just a lot easier to just press a button and it'll stream on whatever it is. So here's my little tiny Fire Stick review for you.
Okay.
It's good. I like it. The app's on there, you're like, oh, that's cool. The only thing you don't have is Voodoo, which is weird to me. Yeah. Which I'm like, what? You don't have a Voodoo app? Almost everything I know has a Voodoo app. But they have a Movies Anywhere app, so you can use that right there. I like it. The quality, sometimes it gets dips for some reason.
Yeah.
But it's for a streaming stick. I'm not used to like speaking into it because I've never done that.
Yeah. Well, I don't speak into it. I just move around.
Yeah, I know, because I can just.
Or you can speak it through your phone on your Amazon.
That is true. Alexa, please play back this episode.
Yeah.
Only some things do. I think only Netflix, Hulu, and Prime Video have the Alexa commands.
Yeah.
Because you can do that too, or like, because me and you, we already have like so many freaking things we can speak into.
Yeah.
We have our Apple phones. Google, you can do that too if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Our Fire Stick with Alexa. So we got so much AI around.
Yeah. AI listen to every single thing.
I know, it's so weird.
But you like it though?
It's cool. You can, because like I don't use the other things they have, like, oh, you can upload your videos and your photos, I believe, on the Prime. Which I'm like, I don't look at my own pictures. Yeah. That's just weird. Anyways, let's move on.
Also, a special. So the lead singer of 2 people passed away today.
Yeah, just today.
Just today. Luke Perry. And the singer from the song "Sack My Bitch Up." Prodigy.
Huh?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Yep.
Because I know about Luke Perry, but I wasn't the guy watching, what was it, 90210?
Yeah.
I wasn't watching that.
No, you know him from Fifth Element, huh? Yeah.
Well, now he was on Riverdale. I mean, don't know what they're going to do with his character now, but, so he was on that one. Again, don't watch Riverdale, so.
Me either.
But, yeah, he did work. He was a very big star of the 90s. Now, rest in peace.
Yeah.
To both of them.
Yep, pretty much.
Because Prodigy also did Firestarter, I believe.
Yeah, they did.
That was a good song.
That's a good song. Good song back in the mid to late 90s.
Number 1 was Smack My Bitch Up for most controversial video around.
Exactly.
I remember when I watched the unedited version of that. I don't know where I watched it. Somewhere on the internet.
On TV, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was also on TV too.
Yeah, it was on.
They finally did it, which I'm like, oh man, the unedited. How am I watching this
on MTV? And you look at like it's not that bad.
That's what I thought. It was like, wow, I can't believe they finally showed it with the unedited, curses and all that stuff and some nudity. So it's like, wow,
some British nudity, which is like, it's not. And the only thing I have to say is just like,
I know Jeremy was on there by Pearl Jam. I never got that song till way later.
Yeah. Oh, you never understood the reference?
No. I mean, until when Andrew WK told me, I was like,
who?
Andrew WK who was introducing the world's most controversial videos.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh yeah, it's all about, a kid who committed suicide in front of his class or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
have you seen the unedited version of that song?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
On when it was playing.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it recently.
I saw it. It's just like back in that day, like, wow, that's pretty hardcore.
It is pretty hardcore for that stuff right
there. It also is fucking true story.
Yeah, that is true.
So it's just like, damn.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up for
also Chicago's own Pearl Jam. We have to claim them.
Oh, we have to claim them.
Eddie Barrett is from Chicago, so we claiming fucking Pearl Jam, baby. Okay. Seattle sometimes do, but like, no, they got fucking Nirvana. Okay, fucking California
Seattle sometimes does. California has the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They have a bunch of different bands. Okay, also they have fucking Foo Fighters too. They got Foo Fighters.
Yeah, but Dave Grohl likes coming to us.
Yeah, Dave Grohl likes cool. Yeah, Dave Grohl likes to come to everybody. It's just like, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the Seattle grunge scene I see.
But yeah, we fucking claim Pearl Jam, baby.
Damn,
also we claim Fall Out Boy. Like I just think about bands that from Chicago. Not the band Chicago, because they not from Chicago. Not that I know of. Forgive me if I'm wrong on this, but just like, okay, you think
Local H is one.
Local H, yeah.
That's it. That's all I know.
Local H. I just told you Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy. I'm saying like other than those guys.
Pearl Jam. Let's see.
Pearl Jam. Fall Out Boy.
Let's see. Well, I guess we could count Kanye. Yeah. Lupe Fiasco. Yeah.
Most popular Chicago bands.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's see what pops up.
Most popular names? No.
Radio stations?
No.
What you got for us? Wilco, the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh yeah, I forgot Smashing Pumpkins. Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, hold on. Wait, Chicago is from Chicago.
Well,
okay.
That'd be funny if they weren't.
Yeah, Wilco, yeah.
Disturbed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Disturbed.
Yeah, right?
Styx. Oh yeah, Rise Against is from Chicago. Ministry, okay.
Survivor.
Hold on, go back. Veronica Salt?
Veruca Salt. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I know about Veruca Salt. They from Chicago, okay. Survivor. The Buckinghams, okay.
Benny Goodman. Let's see what you got. The Chai Lights. Okay, Go. Yeah, I remember Okay Go.
I remember Okay Go. Oh, hold on, go back. The Academy is.
The Academy is. That's it. That's their name.
Yeah.
All genres. Twin Peaks since 2009. So there's pretty much.
I'm trying to look at any names that I can pick out.
Crying Shames.
No.
Milk Belly. Love Hammers.
No.
Save Money.
Do or Die. Yeah, I remember Do or Die. Do or Die. Kanye. Yeah, that's it.
So anyways, yeah, that's
Kanye, Lupe Fiasco. No, we can't count Ludacris because it's claimed by the South Atlanta already. So even though he was born in Chicago.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, they got new games with gold. You got for the Xbox One the first half, which is Adventure Time: Pirates of the Enchiridion, which I'm like, oh right, they made that game. Well, you can get it for free because it costs $40 normally. Free it's now. And then the other one for original Xbox, which is Republic Commando from Star Wars.
Bam! First person shooter.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, 2 Star Wars games in a row.
Yeah.
As for Adventure Time, I haven't watched that show in a long time.
There's no more Adventure Time.
I know it's over, but I watched. They have everything on Hulu now, all the entire series.
Okay.
And I was looking back on it. I'm like, where did I leave off? And I was looking through. So I'm like mid-season 3 or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And there was a moment in there where like they have a weird alternate future where Finn is like has no arm, and then apparently he loses his arm way later in the series anyway. Which I'm like, what? That's weird. It was an original Cartoon Network deep lore show, which is like. At first, it was kind of episodic. Then a point where it's like it just felt now incorporate a lot of like stuff from
last season.
over seasons like, accumulation like that. Because Steven Universe did that, and then
like Lemon Grab had a twin. They ate the twin, and Lemon Grab became a little bit smaller, and like a head would not. I remember seeing that. I was just like, okay, that's just weird. It became
the first 3 seasons were really good. I remember saying that like those were really funny. And I just stopped for whatever reason because I think I saw like the best one they had, which was like Simon and Marcy, which was like the backstory of one of them. And I just like
it just got too deep for you.
No, it just like it got to the point where it wasn't available to watch regularly because back then we had like Cartoon Network on the cable box. Then when we lost cable, we just stopped watching because we couldn't watch. Same thing with regular show. That apparently did its time too.
Yeah.
But it was like no one talked about it later afterwards.
It's just like it became a regular show. Then they had like hip hop artists and different.
That was weird when I saw what do you call it, Tyler, the creator, voice on there.
And also Childish Gambino.
Yeah, that was. It's a pretty underrated show. I feel like I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't have gone out like that because, from what I hear, Teen Titans Go like just took over.
Yeah, well, because it became like. Bitsy cutesy and everything else. Yeah. Not bitsy cutesy, but you like the Teen Titans movie.
I like the movie. I mean, I can't speak for the show because I haven't seen any of the.
It's the same thing, apparently.
That's what I'm saying too. Like, people like the original Teen Titans. This one is definitely not it, but it's more of a comedy show and all that stuff. But like I said, with Adventure Time, it just kept going. So I was like, I'm just lost of what's going on in that show. Because he started off actually as a kid on that show, and like. His voice grew deeper, and then he had to age with the show. So they aged Finn up too. I'm like, wow, that's actually kind of cool that they did that. And when I watched like not a most recent, but like I actually watched where I thought I left off, and I watched. I'm like, this is actually still pretty funny. I just don't understand like, why I stopped watching it. The dialogue is still kind of like, it's a little dated because like a lot of people from the internet kind of. Just adopted that style of language, like, oh man, algebraic. I'm like,
It's just like why they became.
That's the scene kids talking right now. Like
algebraic,
man. I mean, it's not.
That's place lameness.
That was just one of those like random things that they said, like, oh man, that horse got poo brain or something. I'm like, Yeah, that's the dialogue right there. I mean, I can't say anything else for like Steven Universe. I just stopped watching that show because of the fans and all that stuff right there. Piranha's getting really good and crazy on that show too. I'm just like,
I thought Steven Universe is over.
Oh, I think not over, but I think it's like it's on. It's like it always goes on hiatus, which after a while you just kind of just lose interest because it's not consistently on. I don't know, man. But yeah, you got that. And the second half, you got Garden Warfare on Part 2 on the Xbox One.
Okay.
Have you ever played any of the Garden Warfare games?
I have not because I don't have EA access.
Well, you can play now.
Yeah.
Garden Warfare 2 at least. I thought Garden Warfare 1 was okay. I played it for free on a weekend once.
Okay.
And I just really wish they'd make a, Plants vs. Zombies 2 like
they did make Plants vs. Zombies 2,
but available for everything else except on the iPad, and not heavily into the microtransactions, from what I can tell. Because I was playing Part 2 of it on like the iPad at my brother's place. I'm like, this is great, but I just wish this was available on like PC and all that stuff.
Yeah,
because I played Part 1 a lot, and to see what has evolved now, like, man, it was great, but they need to make another one
like
available for the consoles or something like that. I know they're not going to because of EA and all that.
Yeah,
it's just whatever. And after that, the other kind of, I feel like this kind of underrated for the most part, but Revengeance, Metal Gear,
that game
Rising.
Oh,
it's coming out for the gold.
Yeah,
that game to me was what I expect from like actual good spin-off games, because it's not a Metal Gear game.
No, it's not.
It's just like it's an actual hack and slash, like over the top boss fight.
Yeah, and one of the hardest bosses ever.
Yeah. Have you ever finished or played that game? Or
I never actually started playing the game.
Well, now you can.
Yeah, now I can.
Because that game was, again, I thought that was really cool, but if you had like a sequel to this game, that'd be great. But now the way that, Konami's going with Kojima and all that stuff.
Like, nah, there's no
we're
secret.
Never going to see the sequel to that.
Not going to see the end game on that.
Because I think it was just called Metal Gear Rising the first time we saw a trailer for it. It's like,
made by Platinum Games.
Lightning bolt action. And then when it released, like, it's my Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I'm like, that is quite possibly one of the stupidest subtitle names I've ever heard. But it worked.
Yeah, but then you're like, Because
Raiden, he became a meme for the most part, too. Because no one liked him inside Metal Gear 2. In Metal Gear 4, he was actually a lot cooler than he was. Then this one, he's like straight up like, yeah, I'm a badass now. And it kind of sucks because if you didn't play Metal Gear 4, which the 360 players did not because they never got it,
yeah,
you would be like, what the hell happened?
Well, what's going on?
Yeah, because you're just kind of missing a huge chunk of the story right there. It's like, why is Raiden like this now? Okay, whatever.
Okay, sure.
He's just a cyborg now because you got at least like part 2 on the Xbox consoles and 3, and then Peace Walker.
Yeah.
You never got part 1 or part 4. And that sucks because, I mean, I don't think part 4 aged well as the others. That's what I say right now. That's probably the one I'd least likely play over again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so?
Because it was just so long. The cutscenes that they say, like, there's like about 90 minutes worth of cutscenes in between the gameplay and all that stuff. And that was cool for its time, but I don't know.
You just like, not anymore.
Not anymore.
No, Grandpa. Just no.
Old Snake was cool, and that ending part was pretty much a good ending for that storyline. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
PS4, what you got? PS Plus.
I don't know.
You still got PS Plus?
Yeah, of course I still do.
Guess what? You only get 2 games this month.
2 games? Oh no!
You got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered.
Okay.
The OG.
Okay.
Yeah, you get that for free.
Yeah.
I played a lot of that game when it first came out.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, so you get that for free on the PS4. Because if you remember, that thing wasn't supposed to be sold separately.
Yeah.
It was one of those like, it's only attached to Infinite Warfare. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. It's like, now it's just like, okay.
Sure, whatever.
Sure, you get this game. You know you want this game.
And then the other one is The Witness.
I think I got The Witness.
I think it was released on the Xbox One probably like a couple months ago.
Yeah, many moons ago.
Still is a good game, but it's, not a hand-holding type of game. You have to figure out everything for yourself.
Exactly.
If you're into that, then that's cool. But in this day and age, with the way gamers are raised,
no,
they need to have a lot of hand-holding. Like, oh, what happens here?
Yep.
Or maybe they don't. I don't know. That's not for me to decide.
It's for you to.
It's for you to play on. So also what got announced, Modern Warfare 2 maybe remastered.
But it's not gonna be online though.
Yeah. A chat to me, I think like, you killed it. That's not
because that's you got your online game already.
What, Modern Warfare 1?
No.
Oh, Call of Duty Black Ops?
Yeah, Black Ops 4. Huh. That's online only. There's no story mode on that. And then you got your online game. So they
want to do it the other way. Was like, let's just do it with
yeah.
With just the story. I'm like, I thought the part Modern Warfare 1 had the better story than Modern Warfare 2, to be honest.
Oh, controversy.
I mean, yeah, you got your no Russian part, but part 1 had that nuke scene, which is really cool. And Modern Warfare 3 had another nuke scene. Nuke scene from space.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Space. Suckers.
But I also put a lot of hours inside Modern Warfare 2, the multiplayer at least.
But was that the best multiplayer experience, you say?
Black Ops 1 would have to be the best multiplayer experience.
The best of all time for you?
I'd say so. Ooh. No, not all. You mean like out of all the Call of Duty games, or just multiplayer in general?
All the Call of Duty games.
Out of the Call of Duty games, yes, and that would probably be my favorite like multiplayer.
I think the guns was more balanced in Black Ops 1.
Yeah, exactly. had better system with the money. You know, but the best multiplayer for me of all time would be Halo 3. Sat down, played that game so many times, and just
Halo 3
went into the nights. Well, for you maybe, but for tons of other people, it was like
hot garbage.
It was like the best you could get.
I'm speaking for all people. It was hot garbage.
You're speaking for the hot garbage people, yes.
So you are hot garbage. Thank you for recognizing.
Yeah, but at least we're the winning hot garbage team.
No, you're just hot garbage being hot garbage. That's all.
But that's what I would feel like. But would you get Modern Warfare 2 again?
For free, yes.
Yes, for free. I wouldn't pay for that
free,
either.
Yes, I'm not paying.
I feel like they're gonna attach that to whatever their next Call of Duty game is this year. I honestly don't even know anymore.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not gonna be part of Black Ops because they already did a Black Ops, so it'd be like, Super Advanced Warfare or something like that. Because they did like what? Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare.
Warfare.
They're trying to do another Warfare. I'm like, you can't do that, man.
Michael Warfare.
Michael Warfare. Remember Michael, that commercial from PS3?
No.
Remember, he was like, only one guy pulls through, Michael, and it was like they had Metal Gear Snake, and then they had, what do you call it? The guy from Call of Duty.
No.
That was a good commercial. That's all I gotta say. PlayStation doesn't even do good commercials anymore.
I only think of like the guy who pretty much was the president.
Oh, Michael Butler?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah. That's the only Michael I could think of. But other than that, no.
Yeah, that is true. After that, they announced a new thing for the Nintendo Switch.
New Pokemon Sword and
S-Word and Shield.
Sword
and Shield. So this takes place
Taskmaster
in Britain or England for the most part. It looks like it's England.
Sure.
X and Y took place in France.
Okay.
So I'm like,
so where's America gonna take place in? Nowhere.
No, the Hawaii, the one Sunny Moon.
Fuck that.
When is the next one for
Chicago?
For Chicago, that'd be kind of funny.
Wind and snow.
That is snow
right. And rain.
Corruption and crime.
Corruption and
Pokemon
crime.
corruption and crime.
Yep.
Oh my god. But yeah, this got announced like last week on the Pokemon Direct, not the Nintendo Direct.
No, it was Nintendo Direct.
It was but it was mostly just.
It was a 7-minute Nintendo Direct, which it was kind of funny how you break it down.
But a lot of people went nuts for this one because this kind of just also officially stamps the death certificate for the 3DS.
Yeah, I knew it, baby. It's time.
I know. I'm just like, it ain't official, but this makes it because you guys always release for the
for a console for a handheld
for the handhelds,
and they all say fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. Sword and Shield, we got you covered, baby.
It got you covered, baby. We just need gun.
Pokemon, yeah. That one's gonna happen.
Pokemon Gun.
So yeah, they take place in England. It was the first ever full release on a console, aside from like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which that was just more of a remaster of Yellow and Red and Blue.
Yeah, which that is a great game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
And I wonder.
So it's gonna be weird now. Like, wow, there's finally a new Pokemon game because Switch is kind of also a handheld thing, anyways.
Yeah, but it's a console game.
It's a console / handheld. You got the best of both worlds. So yeah, it feels weird to me because I'm like, I have not played a Pokemon game in a while.
Okay, you burn yourself out with Pokemon.
I shouldn't have played it all within 1 year.
You did that. Did you ever got your Pokemon transferred to different files or no?
Yeah, you got to pay for that, I believe.
No, you didn't.
No, you can't pay for the Pokemon Bank or something.
No. You could get
like Black and White, Black 2, or what? Or
no, I think like
you're talking like from the 3DS versions. Or you're talking about from like the Soul Silver up until.
I think from like the DS versions up to now.
I don't even do that, but I'm pretty sure you had to have like Pokemon Bank to transfer all your Pokemon.
Yeah, you can.
And it's not free.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know, man, because I ain't been on that.
So it was free when I was doing it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't for me
because I like transferred them and it was just fine.
Oh okay. I'm pretty sure if you had like a second 3DS or something like that, it was like easier to do it that way too.
Yeah.
Here we go, take it.
Like use your friend 3DS. Be like, yo, let me see this, transfer this stuff.
Yeah, that's
true. There you go.
That's
why you work with. That's what Ty Blackmore had 4 3DSs in when he was
like
playing.
12 DSs right there.
Exactly, 50 DSs in his house.
I'm doing multiple, but yeah.
Doing a trillion.
So yeah, they had Pokemon Sword and Shield. They had 3 new
starter
Pokemon, which I'm like, oh my god, here comes another 150. Upwards to 700 to 800 Pokemon right now?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, you really have to catch them all in this one.
Hey, my daughter is excited. No, well, I'm pretty sure I go tell the news. She gonna be happy, and she gonna probably want that game.
Which one, Sword or Shield?
I'll go ask her which one she want, Sword or Shield.
Attack or defense?
Yeah, I think she would probably go with the Sword.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool one.
Then I will probably go with the Shield. Reason why? Because I want to play it.
Oh, well, there you go. What's the last one you played then? Was it Soul Silver?
Possibly.
Because I know you didn't play X. You didn't play. At least I don't think you played Sun and Moon.
No, my daughter plays those games.
Yeah.
So I think it was
Soul Silver was the last one you played. Holy crap! That was. In our opinion, I think that was probably the best one because you had a lot to work with.
There's too much water.
That was Pokemon Emerald.
Yeah.
Blue. The last one I played was, I believe, also Emerald. Splash Emerald.
Yeah.
Emerald Splash.
Emerald Splash. Oh, because no one deflected
Emerald Splash. Nice.
No one deflected Emerald Splash.
It's just gonna be weird because, like I said, I just can't keep up with all this Pokemon right there.
Yes, you can, man. Once you get a Switch, you understand.
Once I get a Switch.
Also, I recently bought for my daughter and probably for myself is the Mario Ray Rabbits.
Raving Rabbits?
Uh-huh.
Was that like the one Donkey Kong or just?
No, the Ray Rabbits one is Mario and Ubisoft. The Ray Rabbits.
Oh, like the
turn play. Is it
XCOM?
XCOM Lite.
Okay.
Which I didn't start on it yet, but I heard it gets very hard. But
yeah, I heard it gets really hard too.
It's
kind of weird.
It was $20, so I was like, "It's a good game."
Yeah, you don't see
a Nintendo Switch
games
for like $20.
Because now they're just hot commodities and all that stuff.
Yeah, and like I want to get the Mario Kart, but it's like the cheapest I see it was like $55.
Yeah,
fuck that.
They are just like running a monopoly on that.
Yeah.
And you have to like Nintendo to buy those things on the first day.
Exactly.
Because even in like on Black Fridays and stuff, they're like, oh, all these games are on sale except these Nintendo games.
These days Nintendo
buy 2 get 1 free except Nintendo games.
And be like,
thanks,
fuck
Nintendo, you freaking nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy you, but no, be on sale, damn it.
Yeah, seriously, you gotta wait until this one dies. The Switch dies and they go into the next.
Like maybe goes on sale.
I know. So you gotta be like, oh, once the next console comes out, I can finally play all the Switch games that go on sale. Because when I see like 1-2 Switch still being like $60, $50,
yeah, that's a smack in the face.
I'm like, God damn, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, that's a fucking smack in the face. I'm sorry, but
yeah,
no.
that is true. Like the people who bought it and played it for that one time, that's cool. Because at least with Labo, I think it's like that's also kind of going down in price. Because
Labo still is up there in price.
Is that so? Because I remember seeing it being like 80, and I was like at 60 last time I saw it.
Oh, maybe. Who knows? I'm not a doctor.
You're not gonna go on the Labo
board
train?
No.
How much we loved the Labo the first time we saw it.
No.
But don't you think it's kind of cool though? Like if you want to do a little tiny project with your daughter, like let's do this.
Like I said, that's cool, but that's cardboard, yo.
Just make your own 3D print your own.
Yeah, 3D printer all the way.
Well, that's kind of funny to think of right there. That they only do that once, because like if they do a Labo 2, I don't know if they. It's been out for 2 years. You know that? That's crazy to think.
The Labo?
No, the Switch.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think the Labo will be out. Yeah, Switch been out for 2 years.
Yeah, so
it's still a popular console.
Yeah, it's still $60 for Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Odyssey.
Yep.
So it's like, damn, man, those games have this staying power. I say more for Breath of the Wild than Odyssey, because that's just my opinion.
Yeah, Odyssey's not that bad.
I know it's not bad, but it's nothing was groundbreaking as freaking, Breath of the Wild was. Breath of the Wild was like, what the? This is a completely new experience for you right here,
Like, hi.
In Zelda games, at least. Because I was like, holy crap, this is cool. I mean, that was the last dying game I played on my Wii U. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. And how you feel about that decision?
I honestly feel better about it because it's like I wanted the physical copy, but it was sold out everywhere, which was bull. And I'm like, I'll just break down and get the digital copy of it. And
did you?
I mean, I guess I did. I thought, how would I have played otherwise?
Oh.
So I played it and I was like, oh, this is possibly one of the best games I played in a long time. It's really cool. And then, I don't say that lightly, except for our next game now. But yeah, that's what you get right there with the Switch. What comes next for that? You're gonna get Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch. You're gonna get.
I better get that like on my X1.
Xbox One X.
Speaking of, since we did time stop, what do you think about the Johnny Cage trailer?
Johnny Cage is cool, and it's kind of funny to see his evolution through the games.
Yeah,
because he was a cop in the last one or something.
No, he wasn't.
No, that was only his daughter then.
Yeah, his daughter is a special forces.
Oh, yeah.
And he just say, he's still an actor.
Oh.
He's still like, but he became more of what'd you say, not a civilian, but what this, like a high-ranking civilian who deal with these situations.
Yeah.
He just became just a fighter.
Oh. Okay.
Was martial artist, then like a movie star, martial artist, and just became like, hey.
He included a lot of his old moves in there.
Yeah,
like that shadow kick or whatever it's called.
It's still the shadow kick. It's still one of his moves, and even X, he still had the shadow kick.
It's been a while since I played those games, so they have a nice 2-year shelf life, and then they just they're gone from the consciousness of the public. Not
really, man. It's still the FGC loves Mortal Kombat X.
X and 9 also regular.
The NCR games, they do play them. Yeah, the shelf life is 2 years ago when the new game come out. Like when the new Injustice come out in 2 years, then be like, okay, they onto that. But people right now is playing Mortal Kombat X right now, and they trying to learn the tech of it. And the leaks came out, but I not bothered to look at who's gonna be on the leaks. They're still waiting for these characters reveals come in and be like, yeah, give them to me slow and raw.
Yeah, Johnny Cage is cool. He's got a very fun personality in that game of death.
But have you after this? Have you seen all the reactions?
No, I don't watch it.
Oh, it's good.
I'm not into Mortal Kombat as heavily as
no.
you are.
I talk about the character reaction when he says stuff. Yeah, it's so good.
Like when
his
he's
dialogue.
talking to other people.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't. Are you talking about Johnny Cage specifically, or?
Yeah, it's so great.
Well, I'm gonna just wait until an entire 8-hour video of that is on YouTube and watch all the interactions.
It's not an 8-hour video, but it's like a 10-minute video.
I know, but they do that because of Injustice.
Yeah.
There's 4-hour-long compilations of interactions with other people.
Oh yeah.
Which is really cool. I like that they even do that.
Yeah. And the funny thing was that that whole interaction stuff started with freaking the whole SNK thing.
Oh yeah, is that right?
Yeah, SNK was originally the first fighting game group had the whole just before you fight cutscenes type dialogue between
bars each other.
Yeah, between each other XYZ.
Actual dialogue, not prepare to die.
Yeah, no, it's just hey, what happened to my sister? Hey, you're not gonna find out what happened to your sister. Okay, we're going to fight right now. It's just that all the fighting and then fucking Faye Fury. They was the originators. Yeah, it was kind of cheesy stuff, but it was just they had that stuff. Then Street Fighter kind of did some stuff with it. Pretty much I say Alpha kind of Alpha, the first Alpha kind of did it because Street Fighter, they did cutscenes towards the end. You beat the game, then you see the cutscene stuff, but in-game, not in-game cutscenes, but in between matches stuff, they had those cutscenes and stuff, and special, if certain characters have rival, they a special thing happen, whatnot, it was pretty badass.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it when they do that. Because Injustice 2 had a lot of that.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat X had a lot of that.
Yes.
Even when they introduced DLC characters, they had almost at least one or two.
Yeah.
With the other people on there. Because when they introduced Hellboy inside Injustice.
Injustice 2.
I'm just wow. And then they had almost all the
teenage stuff. Yeah, they did.
I was wow, I can't believe they did that. That's really cool. But that's the new hot game that's going to come out.
Yep.
This
next month.
Next month. I think what's that? And there's Devil May Cry 5.
Devil May Cry 5 comes out Friday.
Which I'm I don't know if I want to buy that game on the first day. But it does look cool.
It looks nice. It's made the same engine as RE.
Yeah.
RE engine.
Yeah, I know.
You still getting.
I haven't played Resident Evil 2. I'll tell you what I did finish: Headlanders, the Game Pass game. on the game on the Xbox One. It's okay. I also finished Crackdown 3,
which is.
I
told you about Crackdown. Did I not tell you about it?
Yeah, but I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna get through the end of that game, just because it's me. Like if I'm not gonna 100% that game, I'm gonna at least finish it through to the end, and then just go on, baby. Yeah, like I said, I'll get Resident Evil 2 eventually. I just wish it would go on sale, you know?
It was on sale.
Was it now?
Yeah, and what? You missed out.
Was it that one that's like buy two get one?
Yep.
Anyways, last thing we should talk about, well, I'll talk about, is I saw the movie. A movie, which was the new Stephen Merchant movie, Fighting with My Family.
Okay.
A WWE Studios funded film.
Yep. And
sadly enough, this is the best WWE Studios film because ain't got nothing else to compare it to. What do you got, like Commander, the Scooby-Doo movies?
No,
I feel like, wow.
See No Evil?
See No Evil? It was that good? I don't even know.
Exactly.
The Commando movies, Ultimate Commando, the Marine movies. They got those under their wheelhouse for some reason. And like I said, it was weird when I was looking up, like, what else did I made? Like, they were produced, like, whenever they have The Undertaker or John Cena in a Scooby-Doo movie. Just that one. I was like, that's kind of weird. But they did this one. And also The Rock also helped produce this one. Because he's in it, too. And I don't know what the timing of this one is. I think it's around 2014 to 2000 now. It's the story of Paige.
Yep, the wrestler, yep.
I currently don't follow, wrestling as of now. So anything new, everything in between 2003 to now, I just don't know. Everything else, I'm just like, sure, that's a thing right there. So the story of her, how she rose from the ranks of basically having like one of the most weirdest families out there, and that it is true that her family was just a big wrestling family. They fought with each other, and they showed footage at the end of the real family, and for the most part, they looked almost exactly like the people they have there. Because they have two people here, like Steve Merchant. I think he's a funny dude, and there's also this really weird conspiracy happening online of like what happened between Ricky Gervais and Steve Merchant, because they were like the big two that were the best, and then around like 2013, they just never worked with each other again. And people were like, what happened? Like, did something happen? And so, same thing with Carl Pilkington. All three of them were kind of like in the, a team. Then they just all separated. Because there was like, they did Ada Braun 1 and 2. Then 3, Gervais and Merchant didn't even have any dealing with it whatsoever. But I was like, that's weird. I think they would do that. And then they did an Idiot Abroad, and they did his other show. He's making a Carl Pilkington, which is called Sick of It. Which I'm like, oh, he's making that one, huh? That's weird. He rose to fame on the weirdest, way to get famous, just being on a podcast. But they confirmed, like, oh, there's nothing wrong. At least that's what they say. Like, yeah, we're just taking a break.
Doing the odd things.
Yeah, that's good for them, though. But they were a good team. That's what I gotta say. Like, they were really good at, making some of the best things you've seen so far. And this one, I think, was pretty good, too. I mean, I don't know how much of it is true, especially with Paige, because, I don't follow Paige. But yeah, so it started off like, she started wrestling with her family, then she had a rise into the, WWE and all that stuff. Which I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And they showed the match with her, not specifically her, but even her and AJ Styles.
Not AJ. That's not AJ Lee.
AJ Lee.
AJ Styles.
That's how much I know. That's how much I know about. So yeah, they showed that match, at least a dramatized movie version of that match, and I was just like, oh man, that took me back because when I was watching like, old school wrestling stuff, like, oh yes, the dramatics of it all. People come like, I will take you out right now, and all that stuff. So if you're not into that, then there's more to it, because it is basically a sports movie. It's like training to be one of the best of the best in wrestling. And then it shows her transformation to like the weird kid inside in England to, like, they say the best, or like at least a huge winner inside the WWE Divas landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, yeah, sure, because like I said, I don't follow that, so I'm just gonna have to take your word for it, you know. So yeah, you can see The Rock, and he brings out his old school persona of The Rock, which I'm like, I haven't seen that in such a long time, and to make it look like he's one of the big leading guys in this, he's not. No. Whoever cut the trailer, they made it look like it was gonna be more of a comedy than it is a dramedy. But it's more dramatic than it is.
Yeah, that's what I knew it was dramatic. Because based on that was Fighting With My Family. There was a real version of that.
Oh, yeah?
The BBC produced it.
Oh, wow. Because from what I read, The Rock was the one that found Paige. According to an online thing.
Yeah. Like
he was watching like a documentary.
The same documentary, yep.
And then he was like, oh, that's cool. And then that's why he produced this one. Which I'm just like, that's kind of weird to think right there. It made it look like he wasn't the one to find them on through that. They were just lucky or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I still pretty much like this movie. It's very, it makes you believe, like, you know what? If she can do it, anyone can do it. For the most part.
Not necessary, but okay.
Yeah, I know. I was like, that's kind of cool. Also, there's a little weird thing in there where Vince Vaughn is like one of the trainers. And then The Rock goes, he's like, oh yeah, hey, Sex Tape, you gonna take care of her? And then Rock's like, oh yeah, he's called Sex Tape just because he'll make you famous. And if you don't know about Paige, there's a thing going around.
No, that was a thing going around. It's over.
I know, but I'm just like, that's kind of weird they included that right there. I don't know if it was intentional or not. I don't think it was, but it's a whole thing right there, which I'm like, that's just weird that they included that.
She must gave the okay for it.
She must have given the okay for it. Also, the actor that plays Paige, which I feel like they look close enough to her. Because afterwards I came back home and looked up online, like, okay, what does she look like? Okay, so she looks almost exactly like her. Like, because I don't have any frame of reference for any of these things right there. And I feel like they showed the Big Show, but not as the Big Show. I'm like, is he a different character now?
No.
Okay, then there you go. Like, that's what I thought, man. I don't know. Anyways, that's it. We will see you all next week. March. Next week is gonna be, you'll get your Captain Marvel
review, yep.
review, and can't wait for that one. It's gonna be really fun though, because this will be the first time we'll go to the theaters this year, because for a while there was like not a lot of like movies that were just like, we gotta see that one right there. That's cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so go to our page, deadpixelsinternet.podbean.com, for all your episode needs.
Yeah.
You will go there, and then you will like it, what you see. Go to our Facebook, facebook.com/thedeadpixelsinternet.
Yeah. What's about the YouTube?
The YouTube is Dead Pixels Internet. You could probably listen to it right now on there.
Yeah.
And you can see whatever I drew. Maybe I won't put that one yet.
Yeah, another drawing.
It's not gonna be, if it's on YouTube, it's only on YouTube. But otherwise, it's gonna be on Facebook itself.
Yeah.
Because you can like the page, and you keep up to date with what we're doing on there. Because that's, for the most part, the
main information.
The main info of all our stuff.
Yeah.
Go to our Twitter at TDPOTI podcast.
Yeah, the initials of the podcast.
Yeah, go to mine individually at Joe Manuel.
And mine individually at Broadcast Ground. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel that I am with Mr. Sanjay, youtube.com/TheSkillTrio Chicago. Yeah.
Still playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
Oh, of course.
So Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and then after that, it's gonna be the Ghostbusters game we always hear of all the time. I like how that's the joke every time though. Like, I think you said that before. Like, when we play after this, Ghostbusters. I'm like,
I said that a long time ago, making dated references. Like, I don't remember saying Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Mm-hmm. Anyways, go to our Stitcher Radio. Go to our, what do you call it? Our iTunes
podcast application.
Podcast application on your Apple device. Leave a review.
Yeah.
Leave a rating.
Yeah, 5 stars.
5 stars.
5 to 4. If you don't want to give us 5 stars, you can give 4 stars. You get less than that, then I think you are a hater.
Wow, bringing that back. The Player Haters Club.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah. Anyways, this has been the Dead Pixels Internet.
We're in your
the pictures
picture
of the internet
since
since 2011.